Robert Hollifield here. Generally, you guys see me as Rob D when I make my funny videos, but now that we've closed out the season, I just wanted to take a second and say thanks to everyone that pitched in this year and helped out. Seth Buff done a great job welcoming us to the track. Forrest Loftus at Appalachian Auto Works done a fantastic job making sure my guys got the parts they need. Kevin Dalton worked a lot behind the scenes to keep a couple of the cars going. Jason Goforth at AT Redline in Asheville has extended his hand for us. Chris Peavy at Complete Turbo has done some behind the scenes work for us. And all the people that just pitched in. My wife, Bobby Towery, Jared Powell for talking crap, Albert down at the tree at the track, just making sure that when we break stuff, it's cleaned up. I know that sounds trivial, but all that little stuff together culminates into a show that is so fantastic. And I hope you as spectators have really paid attention this year and saw what we've done in the last 3 or 4 months. And I know we only ended the year with 8 cars, but I've got 20 cars wanting to try out for the list next year. I might not even stop it at 10. I don't know. But next year, I've talked to David Knight and I've talked to Craig Hartzell, and we are really, really, really going to put on a show. We're going to do a little traveling around. We're going to race at some different tracks on the weekends. And then we're going to always put on the show every other Thursday night at Shady Side for you. And next year's going to be fantastic. The cars are going to be bigger and badder and faster than they were this year. And I think as spectators, you're going to have a really good time. I also want to say that if you ever want to come talk to these drivers and ask them about their cars, I have a great, great group of guys. Unless something's broke and they're running around pulling their hair out, they will be glad to stop and take 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes to talk to you about their cars and answer any questions you got. So what I'm going to encourage everybody to do, and I might even have some stickers made up next year for everybody once we set our first 10, I want you guys as spectators to pick a car. Pick a driver that you like and root for that car all year. I mean, why don't we just have teams, you know? Team Reece, Team Dalton, Team Wylie, Team Hanna, Team or Punisher Racing. I want this to become a sport. I want every name on this list to become something that's said in their household. You know, I want your 10-year-old kid to get home from the racetrack and say, "Did you see Kevin Dalton make that pass? Dad, did you see Wylie in that Flame Nova do that wheel stand?" I just want it to be an awesome thing. And even though we didn't get a whole lot done the end of this year, I think it's already started to be that. I think it's already started to be a very prominent, pronounced, we know the list is going to be there on Thursday nights. We're going to watch them. We've picked a car. We're pulling for them. You know, and next year, I promise you, things are going to be so spectacular. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth every minute. It's going to be worth every time you drive out to the track. It's just going to be fantastic. So I hope that next year, everybody's on board. I got a great group of guys. I got some newcomers that are going to be fantastic. So everybody get ready. It's going to be a long off season. I'm going to try to keep everybody up to date. I'm going to try to do some things with my drivers and keep everybody connected. But if you would, please keep us in mind and be looking for us March of 2016. Thanks again, guys, for everything that you've done this year. And this is Robert Hollifield for the 828. You'll see us in March 2016.